If you're feeling dissatisfied with life, listen closely. This story might change the way you see the world forever. In a quiet village nestled between the hills, a lone crow sat on the branch of an old banyan tree. His feathers, dark as the night, ruffled in the breeze, but his heart was heavier than ever. As he watched people walk beneath him, chatting and laughing, an unbearable sadness filled him. "Why must I be a crow?" he muttered to himself. "No one admires me. No one appreciates me. People chase me away like I am nothing. What kind of life is this?" Tears welled up in his eyes. As a single tear escaped and fell toward the ground, it landed on the cheek of an old monk meditating beneath the tree. Startled, the monk looked up and saw the crow weeping. His wise eyes softened with kindness. "Why are you crying, my friend?" the monk asked gently. The crow sniffled. "Oh, wise one, I am tired of this life. People despise me. They see me as a nuisance. No one wants me around. Death would be better than this lonely existence." The monk smiled. "Happiness, dear crow, is not about how others see you, but how you see yourself. But if you truly believe changing yourself will bring you peace, tell me, what do you wish to become?" The crow's eyes sparkled with hope. "If you can, make me a swan. Swans are admired. They are white, elegant, and graceful. Surely, they must be the happiest birds in the world." The monk nodded. "Very well. But before I do, go and ask a swan if he is truly happy. Return to me with his answer." Excited, the crow spread his wings and flew off in search of a swan. Near a crystal-clear lake, he found one gliding effortlessly across the water, its feathers glowing in the golden light of the setting sun. The crow approached eagerly. "Oh, swan," he called, "you're so beautiful, as white as fresh snowfall. People admire you. Surely you must be the happiest bird in the world." The swan let out a deep sigh. "I once believed that too," he admitted. "But the world is filled with colors, bright reds, deep blues, rich greens, and yet I have none. I am just plain white. I envy the parrot, for he has all the colors of the rainbow. Perhaps he is the happiest bird of all." The crow was surprised. Even a swan is unhappy? Without wasting another moment, he flew off to find a parrot. Perched on a branch, a vibrant parrot preened its dazzling feathers, a mix of emerald green, ruby red, and sapphire blue. "Oh, parrot," the crow called, "you are so colorful, admired by all. Surely you must be the happiest bird in the world." The parrot chuckled sadly. "My friend, my beauty is both a gift and a curse. Because of it, humans keep me locked in cages. They take away my freedom. Every time someone reaches for me, I fear being captured. I long to fly free like you. The peacock, with his even grander feathers, must be the happiest bird." The crow, now deeply curious, soared high into the sky, searching for a peacock. Finally, he found one inside a large zoo, surrounded by people taking pictures and admiring its majestic, colorful feathers. As soon as the visitors left, the crow approached. "Oh, peacock," he said, "you are the most stunning bird I have ever seen. People travel just to look at you. Surely you must be the happiest bird in the world." The peacock's voice was laced with sorrow. "I once thought so too," he confessed. "But because of my beauty, I am trapped in this cage. Every day people stare at me, and I cannot go anywhere. Worse, my feathers are plucked for decoration. It hurts, both physically and in my heart. I have been watching you crows for so long. You are free. No one cages you. No one hunts you for your beauty. If I could be anyone, I would be a crow." The crow was stunned. He had spent his entire life believing he was unfortunate, wishing to be someone else. Yet every creature he had envied had their own hidden burdens. With a new understanding, he flew back to the monk. "Oh, wise one," the crow said, his voice steadier than before. "I no longer wish to be anything else. I see now that true happiness does not come from being admired or looking a certain way, but from appreciating what we already have. I am happy to be a crow." The monk smiled. "You have learned one of life's greatest lessons. True joy is not found in wishing to be someone else, but in embracing who you are." And from that day on, the crow no longer saw himself as an outcast, but as a bird with the greatest gift of all, freedom. He no longer sought admiration, for he had found something far more valuable, peace within himself. Lesson to remember. In life, we often compare ourselves to others, thinking that someone else has it better than us. But every person, just like every bird in this story, carries their own struggles, ones we may never see. True happiness comes from appreciating what we already have rather than longing for what we don't. So instead of wishing to be someone else, learn to value yourself. Because the moment you do, you'll realize you've been free all along.